Okay, in this video, we're going to solve this problem right here, and so let's begin. So this problem is going to involve the chain rule. So this 5 we're bringing to the front, we'll get 5 parentheses, we keep the inside piece. So we have sine parentheses x cubed, close it, divided by our denominator. And we have x raised to 4 minus 2, close it. We do one less, so 5 minus 1 is 4. Then we take the derivative of the inside piece. So we have d parentheses, we have sine x cubed divided by our denominator, which is x raised to 4 minus 2, close it. And so now we need to take the derivative of this piece, and this is going to involve the quotient rule. So the quotient rule is low d high minus high d low divided by the square root of what's below. So I'm just going to put it off to the side right here. That's why I'm doing it in the same color. So low is our denominator. That's x raised to 4 minus 2. D high, derivative of our numerator. I'm going to say times d parentheses, what we have, sine parentheses x cubed, close it, minus high, the numerator, so sine parentheses x cubed, d low, so the derivative of our denominator, so I'm going to put d parentheses x raised to 4 minus 2, close it, divided by the square root of what's below, so that's going to be x raised to 4 minus 2, close it, squared. Alright, next we can clean up a little bit. So this piece right here, this is remaining. So we have 5 parentheses sine parentheses x raised to 3, close it, divided by x raised to 4 minus 2, close it, the whole thing raised to 4, times parentheses, this is going to remain the same, so x raised to 4 minus 2, close it. Then we take the derivative of this piece. The derivative of sine is going to give us cosine. So we have cosine, we keep the inside, x raised to 3, close it. But then we need to take the derivative of the inside piece, and the derivative of x cubed is going to give us 3x squared. So 3x squared. Minus, now we have to do this piece. So we have sine parentheses x cubed times the derivative of x raised to 4 is going to give us 4x cubed, and the derivative of 2 is just 0. Divided by our denominator. So we have x raised to 4 minus 2, close it, squared. And so now we can clean up a little bit. So we have 5 parentheses, this stuff. So we have sine parentheses x raised to 3, close it, divided by x raised to 4 minus 2, close it, raised to 4, times parentheses. We could expand this. So 3x squared times x raised to 4, that's going to give us 3x raised to 6. And 3x squared times negative 2 is going to give us negative 6x squared. Close it. We still have this cosine piece. So cosine parentheses x raised to 3. Close it. Then we have negative 4x cubed sine x cubed. So we can just kind of rewrite it where we have the coefficient in the front. Divided by our denominator. So we have x raised to 4 minus 2, close it, squared. And for many people, this form right here is sufficient, but maybe you used a calculator and you didn't get this answer, you got something else. We can continue and further expand this. So next, we could take out a 3x squared for this piece. So this piece is still going to remain the same. We'll get 5 parentheses sine parentheses x raised to 3, close it, divided by x raised to 4 minus 2, close it, raised to 4. Times parentheses. We can take out a 3x squared, parentheses, 3x squared times what gives you 3x to the 6. That's going to be x raised to 4. 3x squared times what is negative 6x squared. That's going to give us negative 2. Close it. Then we have our cosine. We have our cosine, parentheses, x raised to 3. Close it. Divided by this piece right here. So we have x raised to 4 minus 2. Close it, squared. Minus, now we have this piece. I'm going to separate it out because that's probably what the online calculators and maybe your TI Inspire would give you. X cubed like that, divided by the same denominator. We have x raised to 4 minus 2, close it, squared. Next, we can take this stuff right here and multiply it both here and here. So 5 times 3x squared is going to give us 15x squared. And then we still have this piece. So that's parentheses x raised to 4 minus 2. And we still have this piece. So cosine parentheses x raised to 3. And we also have this piece. So that's sine raised to 4 parentheses x raised to 3. This is saying sine x cubed raised to 4, which is the same as this. And then divided by our denominator. So we have x raised to 4 minus 2 squared. But we also have this piece. And it's the same thing. So we can say we have x raised to 4 minus 2, but raise it to 2 plus 4, which is 6. Now we're going to do the other piece. So 4 times 5 is 20. We're going to get 20x raised to 3. And then here we have sine x cubed. Here we have sine x cubed. Raise it to 4, so we have 5 of them now. So we can say we have sine raised to 5, parentheses, x cubed. Close it. Divided by the same denominator, which is x raised to 4 minus 2. Close it, raised to 6. And now we can clean up a little bit. So this is x raised to 4 minus 2. This is x raised to 4 minus 2 raised to 6. So we can eliminate this one and change this to a 5. And so our final answer will be, and that's all we need to do for this problem.